What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, Wayne Chappelle of the Wayne Chappelle channel on YouTube, and I'm here with another video. And you know, today's video is one that it really bothers me. And this video is about real estate dropouts, right? Everybody knows, high school dropouts, college dropouts. But this one is about real estate dropouts. And, it bothers me because, the real estate industry has a high turnover. And, before I get into the video, I do want to, take the opportunity to introduce myself in case you haven't watched any of my other videos prior. My name is Wayne Chappelle. I am a active broker, licensed broker based out of Atlanta, Georgia. Currently licensed in 4 states: North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. And I currently do business and sales volume in all 4 states, from North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. I'm active in all 4 states currently. And I am part of a team. I do have a team. And, collectively, I've sold over $250 million in real estate in my career, and over 1,000 transactions closed. So again, I'm not saying that to brag or boast. I am proud of those numbers, obviously. It's a tremendous feat to accomplish, but I'm not here to brag those. I'm just here to let you know what I've done, where I'm coming from, and my sole purpose is to help others at this point. So like I said, I've completed and pretty much obtained the goals that I wanted to achieve in real estate. So being that I've already accomplished those numbers, through my team, and have achieved the level of success that many have not achieved yet in the real estate industry, I feel very blessed and fortunate to be in a position to bring my experience and my knowledge to the YouTube platform. So with that being said, excuse me, and by the way, I don't edit these videos. I just record them on my phone. I have a Galaxy Note. I sit there and put it in camera mode, and I hit the record button and I start recording. So what you see is what you get. So if I'm coughing, sneezing, or if I don't say the right words, like in my last video, I did notice that I said I was licensed from North Carolina to South Carolina, but I'm actually, just to make a correction to my last video, I'm licensed in 4 states in the Southeast, throughout the Southeast. Again, that's North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, where I'm based out of, and specifically I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm also licensed in Florida. So those 4 states. But let's get on with the topic that I'm trying to cover today, and that's the real estate dropout. And, it's something that bothers me because, if you've spent any time in the real estate industry, it's almost on a daily basis that you see people come and go in this real estate industry. And like I said, I've been doing it 13 years. Not all has been gravy. I've found different niches, to become successful. And when I first started in the industry, believe it or not, for the first couple of years, I didn't even sell real estate. I found a way to make money in real estate by doing referrals. And when I came into the market, like I said, the market was hot. And everybody was buying real estate at that time. This is prior to the recession that happened and pretty much crushed a lot of people. But prior to that, when the market was hot, I had a business I was running. I was an employee at the time, in an industry not even related to real estate. And I was doing, I had an active real estate license just in Georgia at the time. I was just a regular salesperson, / realtor. And I figured out how to make money while doing other things. And one of my biggest things is multiple streams of income. And, I'll get into that in another video. Excuse me. But, that's how I found a niche to make money, is basically doing referrals. I found out that, I was licensed in Georgia, and I was limited to practicing real estate in Georgia. So, and I knew people all over. And Atlanta being the hub of the South, there's people were coming and going in Atlanta. So it was a prime time to just expand, and start basically my real estate referral business. I've even done international referrals. So that was my primary niche when I first got into real estate before I even sold one parcel of real estate. So, back into, the topic, which is, the real estate dropout. And it bothers me because I see this every day. Just here recently, today, I ran across somebody who came to me. They've been in the industry for a couple of years, and we sat down. We had some coffee, over at Panera, and had a bite to eat. And it kind of hurt me. And this person has already made up their mind what they want to do. They're dropping out of real estate. They said real estate sucks. I wasn't able to be profitable. I wasn't able to be successful. I'm giving up. I'm done. Right. So, and this is one of my close friends. So this really hits me in the heart, and I try to talk them out of it. But they're at the point now where they just want to be out of the industry, and that's fine. They made their decision. So, but it did spark the topic of this video and this conversation is the real estate dropout. So there's a high failure rate in real estate. This is a known fact. You come into real estate, you're not coming in and you're not going to make a lot of you're not going to make a lot of money right off the bat. And if you don't know how to run a business, you're not going to be successful unless you attach yourself to somebody who does know how to run a business, like a successful team, or become part of a brokerage that brings you on, and helps you sustain and survive in this marketplace. But being a real estate dropout, like I said, a lot of people are leaving the industry. They come in, there's a low bar to entry. Like I said, you do pre-license, get your license, pass the state exam, pass your school exam, and now you got this license. You're hanging with a broker, and you're sent out, to basically swim or drown. You're dropped in the ocean, and this bothers me, and it hit real close to home with a personal friend. But it bothers me, regardless of seeing this high failure rate. Real estate in general, the schools teach you, how to be compliant. They teach you about real estate laws and such, but they don't teach you how to sell real estate. They don't teach you how to go out into the market and deal with the common problem. But being a real estate dropout is one thing. And if you made up your mind to not come into the industry, after you've, done your pre-license or whatever, or you've been in the industry and just haven't found your niche or haven't become successful, and you're like, look, I'm getting beat up. I'm out of the game. I'm taking my hat and I'm hanging it up. I'm done. And I want to encourage you, if you're at that point, don't do it. Don't give up. You'll see down the road, because I was at this point, to be honest with you, I was at this point several times in my career. And the one thing about real estate is you wake up every day, being a business owner, you wake up every day unemployed, right? But you also wake up every day with the opportunity that you have no cap on your ceiling. The sky is the limit. So you need to go out there and get business, right? You're not waking up to punch a clock. You're not waking up to get a paycheck. You're waking up to generate business for yourself. So you wake up every day unemployed, even if you closed the day before, right? And if you've been in real estate, you know about the ABCs, right? Always be closing. If you're not closing, you're not generating money. I don't care what you're out there doing. You can be prospecting to bring in future revenue, but if you're not closing today, if you don't have a closing going on today, you're not getting paid. So the industry, the way it's set up, is different, and it causes a high failure rate. And people are not, set up for success. They wind up dropping out. And I see this as a big problem. This is one of my main reasons why I'm starting, why I started this channel, is to address these problems. And like I said in my prior videos, This channel is not about me. I've already achieved the goals, and that's why I post them, and say them in my videos so you guys know that I've already achieved my goals. If I left real estate today, I can feel, and I do feel satisfied that I've met the criteria that I've blown it out of the water, to be honest with you. I never thought in a million years coming into real estate, especially with all the challenges that I've been through, that I would hit over a billion, over 250 million in sales, and over 1,000 transactions closed. I never would have thought that. And you can ask anybody who's successful, when they start something off, whether it be Steve Jobs or whether it be, anybody that started a successful business and built an empire, you can ask them back to when they were in the garage, coming up with this, this business and struggling. They would have told you that, they would have never imagined that they reached the goals that they reached. So that's how I feel about it. And the other thing too, that's very important. No matter who you are, you don't reach your goals and objectives by yourself. There's always somebody helping you. And I'm truly grateful to my team, and very blessed and thankful that they were able to help me reach my goals. So like I said, I've reached and I'm at where I need to be as far as sales volume and production. I'm trying to transition into the next stage of my real estate career, which is to help others. So I've always been helping people. Obviously, I help my clients, I help my customers and my consumers that do business with me. But now I'm shifting my focus to a different set of clients, customers, which is the real estate community itself, because I see a huge need and a huge problem that needs to be solved. There's a lot of people who are failing in real estate. And, as long as you have the passion and the drive to do so, there's no reason that you should be failing in real estate. There's a lot of money to be made out here. There's not a scarcity in revenue to be generated. The only problem is figuring out how to do that. You need to get yourself in front of the right customers, the right clients, and the right people, to help you generate money and build your business. So the opportunity is always going to be there. And waking up every day is another opportunity to make that happen. What keeps you from making that happen is you don't have the right tools to make that happen. So being said that, like I said, my goal and objective is to, number one, bring this to light in YouTube, right, in my channel, and address the concerns that you guys have by posting your comments and feedback below, so we can work on these problems together, right? I don't want to see you guys become the next real estate dropout. There's no need to do that. If your heart and you have passion to make this happen, that's a small part of the equation. You need the knowledge and you need the skill set to become successful. So a lot of people that drop out, right, they may have had the passion and it died out just because they've run into a brick wall or a roadblock and they can't figure out how to get around that. So again, my purpose in this channel is to be able to help you solve those problems. So, that's why I wanted to say in this video, I thank you for watching this video. If you're thinking about becoming the next real estate dropout, please put your comments below. Let's see if we can solve this problem. And if you're thinking about getting into real estate and you're not sure what to do, post your comments below. I'll be glad to help you out. So with that being said, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video, number one. Number two, please like and subscribe to my video and to my YouTube channel, so that you can become part of this community and add value and be able to share your experiences as well. So from my perspective, I'm just sharing my experience and my knowledge that I have, but it's a very small, in comparison to all the knowledge and experience that is out there with you guys, by sharing your information below in my videos, and we can tackle these issues and problems together. So again, like I said, my purpose is to create this channel to be a conduit and a resource for you guys to come to where you can get your questions answered, and hopefully we can solve these problems and reduce the dropout rate for real estate. So again, thank you for watching. You guys have a blessed day and go out there and kill it.